How many Sedona miles can I handle in a single ride? Tomorrow I'm gonna find out, and I'm taking you with me. The longest ride I've ever done in Sedona was about 26 miles, and I'd really like to break past that 30-mile mark for the first time. I've done longer rides than 30 miles, but not in Sedona yet. But I want to start doing some longer rides as we head into fall, and with the nights starting to cool off a little bit, I thought that this would be a good time to jump start it, head out early in the morning, and see how many miles I can put down. This video is sponsored by Competitive Cyclist. Competitive Cyclist is an online retailer. If you go to competitivecyclist.com and use the code DustyBetty15, you can get 15% off your first order. CompetitiveCyclist.com has a really awesome live chat feature, and I've taken advantage of that many times. It's really great when you just have a little gear question that you need an answer to before you place your order, and you can get the answer you need in minutes instead of having to wait several days for a reply on an email like you would with a lot of other retailers. Competitive Cyclist let me select several products to help me get prepared for tomorrow, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I've got here. First, I have the 1UP carbon bars. These are 20mm rise. This is an upgrade I have been waiting to make on my Ibis Stevie 9 for a long time. Something a little bit lighter, but also a little bit flexier. I've also got the ESI chunky grips, so I'll get these bars trimmed. They're 800mm. I'll need those a little bit narrower for me. Get these on. I also got a new mount for my Wahoo bike computer. This one is by K-Edge. I really like their mounts, and this one is really great. It goes as like a headset cap, and it's a really sleek option. I also got the Muck Off brand dry lube because I am going to do a deep clean on my drivetrain and then put everything back together, get it all lubed and ready for tomorrow. I've also got some new tires, and I decided to go with tan sidewalls. I've been sitting on this Recon for a while. It's a 2.4 wide, and then I just got this Maxxis Icon, but I realized that Maxxis has two different colors for their tan sidewall tires, and so these ones actually don't match. But if you're going to do tan sidewalls, I mean, there's no point in getting a vanity upgrade if they're not going to match. So I decided I am going to return the Icon. Thankfully Competitive, their returns are super quick and easy, and I've already ordered a Recon Race that I will run as my rear tire, and so that one will match this. So I won't be able to get these on in time for tomorrow, but keep an eye on my Instagram because those will go on Instagram, and it's going to look so good once I get those on. Now there were a couple other items that I wanted to pick up. One is this pair of Adidas 510 Sleuth DLX women's shoes, and I just thought these would be good ones to throw on when I'm just dinking around close to home, practicing wheelies and wheel lifts and things like that. Skills park kind of stuff. And they're really cool looking shoe. Check the reviews on competitivecyclist.com because people have recommended like sizing down quite a bit. I'm normally a size 8 down to a size 7, but they're looking great. The final thing that I got is a couple of these Rack XLs. These are made by Feedback Sports, and I've got two of them. So I'll have one for each of my bikes, one for full suspension and one for my hardtail. Where we're living, we don't have the option to wall mount bikes, so I just need a nice freestanding option to keep my bikes safe and nice while they're in storage. So I'm really excited for this. I've been needing this upgrade for a while. Don't forget to head over to competitivecyclist.com. They carry bikes, parts, tools, all the other gear and apparel you need for your cycling needs. It's time for me to start getting my bike ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna get on that, and I'll see you guys bright and early.
Hello, I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, motor. I reach through mysterious.
It's 5:05 in the morning. I'm about ready to head to the trailhead. This is my friend Ashley. She's so awesome for doing this with me.
It's gonna be fun.
We're the only ones crazy enough to be out here this early. Feels good to have some cool, refreshing mornings. I've chosen a route that's not the most technical, so I'm trying to focus on mileage. Glad to be on a light bike right now. My clock is an hour ahead, just so you guys know. I'm like, holy Moses, like, yeah. It was like, oh, we were headed to Breckenridge, and now we're on Skywalker. All right, now we just got to drive across the road to our next trailhead. Ashley just got back from a bike packing trip in Colorado, and so she was able to get me through the first trail, which was really great because, like, right, you know, as the sun was coming up, I was a little bit scared of mountain lions. Thanks for getting me through that first little bit.
Yeah.
Happy recovery. She's pretty wrecked, riding at elevation with a bike that's packed with an extra probably 20 plus pounds of gear. Whew, I'll spank ya. Catching the top part of Gardner. All right, I'm on axis now. Yep. Don't want to see any mountain lions, so I'm gonna be making some noise. She'll be driving 6x horses when she comes, and when she comes. She'll be driving 6x horses when she comes. All right. Here we go, Bolo. Left on Bolo. Last frontier, hanging a right. Getting my pacing right is going to be a challenge today. I don't want to go so slow that I'm riding way into the heat of the day, but I also don't want to push it so hard that I'm bonking 20 miles in. I got this. All right, now I'm on outer limits. Up above us is the climb for ground control. All right, now I'm on Coxcomb. It's these ones that are gonna get a little tiring after 29 miles. On to Erie. I just hit 10 miles. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just gonna have to pace myself. And climbing for a while feels good. Go down. This section's gonna be fun. It's just gonna be a little tricky watching for hikers. Headed up Dead Man's Pass now. It's gonna be a climb. Man, all these punchy little climbs are gonna take it out of me. Oh, mercy. Alright, this is Long Canyon. Get a little bit of a break for my legs. Alright. Chuck wagon. Here we go. It felt like my mileage was reading 13 miles forever. It's good to see it at 15 now. My brakes are pointed too far down. Just gonna have a few bites of my snack and keep pedaling. This climb's messy no matter what line you're on. Just coming across the road here, I'm gonna catch a trail called Snake. Climb that up out of the Dry Creek area. All right, I'm climbing Snake. This is a short stretch of Gardner. All right, I'm gonna be pedaling on the road for a few minutes to connect to my next trail. He brought me ice water, he's the best. More tailwind.
Babe, you did a big loop.
I'm already at 20 miles.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, okay?
Yeah. There goes my mobile aid station. I just gotta do just a short stretch of Thunder Mountain here. Boy, it's definitely not lost on me that Mackie from the YouTube channel Sid Mackie just completed a single day Everesting attempt, and I'm just like, look, if I can just crush out 30 miles on my home trails, I'll be happy. Man, Sid and Mackie, they really are incredible athletes. They're super amazing people too. Man, it's hard to pace myself on these trails. The climbs are just kind of the ones where you just stand up and sprint for 20 feet. This is Andante. It's a quick, flowy little rip. Back on a short little stretch of Thunder Mountain. Teacup. My drivetrain is making a little bit of a click when I pedal. This is a spicy, punchy uphill switchback. I've not made this one yet. Someday. Yeah, that one spanked me pretty good. I'm at 25.5 miles. It's about 10 a.m. This is Jordan. I'm on the east half of Anthill Loop. This is Grand Central. Woo, that was spicy on the hardtail. Headed into the BK Tunnel. This would be a scary place to be during a flash flood. A little bit of pedaling on the road to connect to my next trail. We're on Mystic. Got some climbing in the first half. Last chance for water. Hey, Fender.
All done?
All done, almost.
96 degrees out there.
Whew, is it really?
Yeah. How you feeling?
Good, I'm gonna be pretty cooked when I'm done, but
You're almost done.
I'm so close.
All right, we'll see you at the water crossing. You got this.
Yeah, so close. Love you.
You're within an hour.
All right, now we're hopping on HT. This is gonna take us under the highway. currently passing under the northbound lanes. And now we're going under the southbound lanes. Lanes like this don't always seem so bad, but more than 30 miles in, you feel it. All right, now I'm on Templeton. I never realized how much climbing there is on this. People joke that Sedona miles are like dog years because 1 mile feels like more. Nearly there, just gotta follow the creek a little ways. Hey buddy! I made it! Hey! Alright, here's the nerd stats. 35.3 miles. Average speed 6.7. Max speed 23.8. Feet climb 2,949. Ride time was 5 hours 16 minutes. Not very snappy, but I'm proud of me for doing it. That was awesome. I am exhausted. I probably did 1.5 miles or 2 on the road all together. So I feel pretty good saying that I broke the 30-mile mark on single track alone. Big thanks to Steve for being my mobile aid station and for all the support. Don't forget to go to competitivecyclist.com. Use that coupon code DustyBetty15 to get 15% off your first order. Make sure your bike is ready for your next ambitious ride. Thank you so much for watching. Get dusty.